Like, I was one of those girls. I didn't have a backpack to school. I had my handbag, and that's what I did in college. People would, like, you know, some people would go to school with their backpacks. I went with my handbag because, like, why would I go with a backpack? To achieve the old money look as a teen and not look like you're 45, all you have to keep in mind are the colors and the sizes of what you wear. Also, the lengths. The goal is to make it look more relaxed and a little bit more fun, but still money. Hey girl, this is Vivi.K. You can begin by wearing more colors and prints. I made a video on this somewhere on the screen. Those tips are a little more advanced, but it's cool. Instead of wearing a long dress, wear shorter ones. You know, pair them with kitten heels, pair them with loafers. You want to add a little more personality to your outfit. Why not add a little bit more jewelry? Style your hair differently. I'm not saying lime green, but you know, just do a little something different. I'm just saying change up your look, try something new. It's true that old money can be very aging if you don't pay attention to how you look or how you come off to others. So I'm gonna give you a list. So I put a list on the screen, and if you're a teen, I don't expect you to buy clothing in natural fabric if you can't, because they tend to be a little bit more expensive. So, you know, I'm just giving you that so you know the ideal of what to get. And you know, if someone else wants to buy it for you, then you could just tell them. But yeah, this list is just going to be here just in case you want to know what type of materials to buy your clothing in. The first thing you might want to get as a teen is some ruffle tops. They're very chic, they're very girly, and I think, you know, I'm speaking to the girls here, not so much the guys. Perfect for every day. A lot of old money girls, they will dress simple, but you know, the ones that really want to dress real cute, real chic and pretty, are gonna get themselves a nice little ruffle top. It's just so cute. I'm gonna put images on the screen. The next thing you can get is some wrap tops. These are also perfect if you don't just want to wear a t-shirt. T-shirts are also good. Like, you could also do that if you want to, you know, do the whole old money aesthetic thing, but they're a little bit boring. So it's a little boring, I'm not gonna lie. So if you want to put something more, you know, more feminine, go for a wrapped top. There are so many different versions of these. As a teen, I would definitely get into that if I wanted to be more, you know, elegant and look a little bit more sophisticated. So wrap tops are perfect for every day. They're not that dressy. You could wear them to school. You could wear them, you know, just on a day out with your friends. If you'd like to build your old money wardrobe with natural basics, you should definitely check out Mott & Bow. They sell clothing made out of natural fabric. I suggest you to check them out. When it gets colder, you could go for some knit sweaters. Those are really cute. They are literally everyone, not just teens, but you know, everyone gets into knit sweaters. So the big, you know, the big comfy ones, the cozy ones you wear like in December when there's like a blizzard outside. Yeah, get yourself some nice little knit sweaters. Those are just perfect. The next thing you could get is a cardigan, but a two-piece. So, you know, the sets, the ones that come with a little shirt and the little tank top underneath, they're very, you know, very teen-like, very fun, but also really simple and also minimal at the same time. So these would fit perfectly in an old money aesthetic. They are very clean looking, very tidy, very pretty. If you want to get into layers a little bit, get yourself a two-piece cardigan set and you're gonna look super cute, super girly, really nice for class. Perfect. The next thing you can get are turtlenecks. You know, everyone wears turtlenecks, but you definitely need some turtlenecks as a basic and essential in your old money girl aesthetic. Almost any type of turtleneck could go here, whether they're oversized or fitted, and that would just be the perfect staple. The next thing you want to get is some fitted polo shirts. We're still going for the old money aesthetic here. We're not trying to be too relaxed. You know, if you're going to be in this aesthetic, you need a polo shirt. You could wear that, you know, to school, outside. You would look good no matter what if you have a polo shirt on. It's very classic, it's very elegant, it's very refined. Whether you wear it with jeans, with a skirt, you're gonna look good if you have a polo shirt on. So, and make sure it's fitted and it fits you properly. Keep that in your old money girl aesthetic. If you really want to go for a minimal look, I suggest you to go for some bodysuits. You probably have some already, but get more bodysuits that are just maybe higher end, because they're classic, they're minimal, they make you look a lot more tidy, a lot more refined. They make you look so much more clean when you're wearing a simple bodysuit and maybe some nice trousers or a little blazer. I suggest you to get into that if you don't have any of those. They just make you look so much more better. You don't have any pieces of, like, you know, clothing just sticking out or anything. So get yourself a nice bodysuit. Aside from the ruffled tops and the wrap tops, you could also get into blouses. So some very chic girly blouses that you could wear to class, that you could wear when you're out with your girls, with your friends. A nice blouse is always a good way to go. It's perfect for every day. Most of the everything I'm going to be telling you is actually going to fit an everyday type of day or a more dressier type of event, because the old money aesthetic just fits. You could wear these things in any occasion. They're always looking good, so you're always gonna look elegant either way. And the next thing I'm gonna say is to get some shirts with some collars on them. So there are some really cute shirts out there that are for teens, and they have some collars that just come with it. It gives it a very classic, old school type of look to it. I would suggest you to get those types of shirts, and they're like almost a staple for the old money girl look. Some shirts already come with them, like they're made that way, but if you don't, then layer up with a shirt that has a collar and then you put a little sweater on top of it. I'm gonna put pictures so you can understand what I'm saying here. They are very academia, dark academia, light academia, just academia in general. So I would suggest you to get into that if you're not into that already. If you like preppy clothing, I suggest you to check out my site. Now for bottoms, I'd recommend to go for some printed trousers, because, you know, regular trousers, they're fine, but they're kind of really strict looking. They're very like old adult looking. Go for like some printed ones. So go for some with stripes, go for plaids, go for polka dots, go for stripes, go for things like that if you're gonna go for some nice trousers. There are also some that come with a little belt. I'd suggest you to get into that. They're very sleek. It's very elegant for pants. As a teen, I'm pretty sure you wear jeans a lot. Kind of get into some straight-legged jeans. They're a little bit more old school. They're more fine. They're more classy. They're more elegant. And a lot of the old money aesthetic actually has a lot of straight jeans, you know, involved. If you're into flared jeans, I don't see much of that going on actually in that aesthetic. Maybe in the 70s, but you know, I'd suggest you to go for more so straight jeans. Also skinny jeans are great too. For the skirts, go for some cute A-line skirts, printed A-line skirts, or solid colors, doesn't matter, but it's very youthful, it's very young looking, it's very cute. They're really easy to style, you know, especially if they're just solid colors, just like a basic. It's also very academia, dark academia, light academia. It's all that. Plaid skirts, if I hadn't mentioned that already, definitely get into some plaid skirts. You need some plaid skirts, that's it. You just need some plaid skirts. Great for fall, very good for school. If you're literally anywhere, plaid skirts are really nice. The next thing you get is wool skirts. So that's really good for winter time. All the clothing that you could find in a dark academia aesthetic is perfect for teens. I'd steer clear from pencil skirts. Those are very old, very adult looking. As a teen, it might make you look older, a lot more mature, and if that's not what you're trying to do, then I would definitely not go for pencil skirts. It might just age you. A-line skirts or ruffled skirts, or just skirts that are not pencil skirts. Something else you should get into are skirt sets and pant sets. So, you know, those sets that already come together where they have a matching top and bottom. Definitely get into that. Those are super cute. They're very, very Y2K actually. Very, you know, clueless vibes. If you want to get into that aesthetic, definitely get yourself a nice little skirt set or some pants set if you're more into pants. They're such fun pieces to wear, honestly. I love skirt sets and pant sets. Something else you should get into are some white dressy shorts. So if you like wearing shorts in the summertime, go for some white ones. Jean ones are okay, but they're kind of subpar. Go for the white ones. They're more elegant, they're more refined, they're more classy looking. You'll look way more money than if you were to wear some like ripped jeans shorts. And make sure they're dressy too. Don't go for the distressed jean style. Just stick with the white dressy shorts. Just don't go for the ripped styles. It's just not very classy and it's not very refined. It's not very elegant. The same thing applies for dresses. I suggest you to go for some dresses with collars, dresses with prints, have more bold colors. So now for shoes, the type of shoes you could get is also really easy. See, as a teen, you could just go for some flats. On fancy days, you could go for some kitten heels if you don't want to wear huge stilettos. They're perfect for girls that like to wear heels, that want to feel girly, and your feet shouldn't hurt you on kitten heels too, so that's what I love about them, and they're really cute. You could go for some Mary Jane heels or some Mary Jane platform heels, and you could pair them with the ruffled white socks. That looks amazing, especially with the platformed ones. Or if you're more of a sneaker girl, you could go for the plain white sneakers. I've mentioned that in a lot of my videos regarding the basics of what you need for an old money attire, and white shoes is the perfect go-to. By white shoes I mean like tennis shoes, the small little thin tennis shoes, not huge clunky sneakers. So I go for the smaller thin white shoes. You could wear those to school, you could wear those anywhere, they're comfortable. It's just that they can get dirty pretty easily, so make sure you keep them clean. And of course you could also wear some strappy sandals, some flat sandals. Those are great and super easy. Everything I've been saying right now are things that are just so easy to get. A lot of what matters here is how you wear them and how you style them together. That makes the difference in how you appear. So someone with money wearing a t-shirt and jeans could still happen to look better than an average person wearing t-shirt and jeans, just because of several different little tweaks here and there. It's not necessarily the t-shirt that made them look, you know, rich. Maybe because it's tailored, it's of higher quality, different brand, different material, and not just the clothing, but just their overall appearance matters when you're trying to look more expensive. Everything from head to toe. Just keep that in mind as a teen. It's not just the clothes you wear, because a lot of people could wear, you know, nice clothes, but they don't really look that great. And then for bags, it's super simple. You could go for smaller bags, so you're not walking around with a huge bag. It's kind of like, I feel like when you're younger, you don't need to be holding a huge bag. So go for the smaller ones. Definitely go for crossbody bags. They let you, you know, roam hands-free. You could just do whatever you need to do with your bag still there, especially if you tend to forget things. A crossbody bag is a perfect accessory to have. And if you want to wear a backpack, I'd suggest to go for a higher end or something like a leather backpack, or just something that looks more elegant, that looks more refined, that looks just better than your everyday average school backpack, you know? Like, I was one of those girls. I didn't have a backpack to school. I had my handbag, and that's what I did in college. People would, like, you know, some people would go to school with their backpacks. I went with my handbag because, like, why would I go with a backpack? If you are kind of like me, then just, you know, bring your little handbag to school and just keep your little tools and papers and stuff in there. You will look so cute. If you do all of this right, you might end up looking like this and like this. So like I was saying before, what makes the big difference here is how you pair your things together. How you style your outfits together is really what makes the difference. Old money is very elegant, so you might always come off a little bit more, just a little bit more mature, a little bit more refined, but you don't have to come off, you know, old. You can make it look a lot more youthful depending on how you style it. If you want to go for a more minimalistic look, then just do everything I said, but with solid colors instead of mixing it with prints. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd suggest you to watch this one next, and I will see you later. Bye!